The other thing that I think we should have on the agenda was, it's time to take your medicine. Don't forget that. Usually on a full stomach. And then the last thing that could have been on the agenda was time to exchange medical problems and procedures. So Mary Alice has already gone over some of them. And I didn't get a chance to tell her mine. So we have to do that.
You had 2 ablations and a hip replacement.
Oh, that's right.
You did.
Yeah, but I didn't go into detail. All right. Now, putting this thing together, I made some interesting observations. For one thing, you can only call Bob Kyer at 10 a.m.
That's right, it's true.
And you can't talk over 15 minutes. The word on Mary Alice is, have plenty of time when you call her.
That's right, that's
And,
right.
my brother Jack, if no answer at home, call all the cruise lines. And you can catch up on that way. And Joan, somehow she's got some deal where you call her a phone number.
Yes.
She calls you back in a while, but you never know where she is.
But you know what? When somebody calls me, it says on my TV who it is.
No kidding.
Yeah.
She's just waking up to.
Even if you're not home.
Yeah, well, I have to be there to have the TV on.
My TV does that.
But it says for
You can be assured that she'll be there and she'll read it on the TV, because it's on all the time.
And Uncle Jim has no longer has a landline, I don't think, because whenever you call him, he always has a cell phone. Work any time of the day or night, or
Right.
do you have a landline? Do you?
No.
No, not particular wireless.
Some,
You
yeah.
don't need it. And my sister Lee, you also need quite a bit of time when you talk to me. And I have found out the hard way, you don't bring up any current events. And also, Lee has volunteered, now I got the okay from Chuck on this, Lee has volunteered to be the Aunt Elizabeth of our generation.
I couldn't stand her when I was little, and I turned out so much like her. Like that, she'd always pull me in to make me warm, and always been getting me in out of germs and all this. And she used to
She was
drive me
always all
crazy.
bundled up.
And then I ended up liking her.
Okay, this is the pretty much up-to-date list of phone numbers, that kind of thing. We're going to pass it around if you want to add a cell phone or an email, you know, because we're going to try to keep closer contact with family members from now on. And
Hey, I didn't hear you mention Mary Ann. She's not a cousin? She doesn't say I talk a lot. Mary Ann has long conversations.
My son Chris is going to help us out take some pictures in a while. The rest of the cousins, I'm sorry I didn't have a note for you because the rest of you are pretty normal. You know, I call your number, you pick up the phone, say hello.
One good thing I have to tell you about Aunt Elizabeth. I used to love to go there because Uncle Drury always had these candy bars from the Acme or the American store, you know, sitting out there by the telephone and all, and I was always allowed to have as many as I wanted. You know, Clark bars,
I forgot that.
Milky Ways, all that. I used to ride my bike and that would be my first stop.
And Elizabeth
Who was that?
had a great big sunboard.
Yeah, I like
And so I used to love
Yeah, I
to,
like that.
I used to love to go to her
I was there on the
sunboard.
door.
Can I tell a story about
Yeah.
Aunt Elizabeth?
Yes.
I think this has to do with Jim and Jack as well.
You have a
Do
good-
you remember that? I was about 3 years old and almost as dumb as I am now. And of course, Jim looked right, they were chasing. They had a little path through the garden, through the
Yeah,
flower
they
bed.
did.
And Jim, and I guess Jack took me aside and said, Aunt Elizabeth likes to be called a name. So you go over there and you say, Lizzie old me. Is that right, Jim? And I did.
Hey, Chuck,
It was Jim's idea.
All right.
Now, let me tell you what we did, Jim, and probably not Jen, we called her on the telephone and told her she had won. We asked her a question,
Hope everybody's got a bill.
and she gave the right answer, and we told her that she won a bushel
Oh.
That was Jack's idea. Hey, Jim, that wasn't the story you were throwing a bushel over.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, we do want to hear that one.
That was a good one. I remember your face being red, and that guy had around his throat from the county.
I was just far from
No,
death.
I was doing the
Phone numbers are
Mine's wrong anyway.
I'm gonna make one more quick announcement. My daughter Kelly made these up for us. Basic,
Did a nice job.
family tree stuff.
You did a great job.
We're about to eat
And
right
broke down
now.
each family. And
We're short one, so we put on these.
if I'm not mistaken, Mary Alice took up 2 pages with her kids and grandkids. You're the winner, Mary Alice.
And all the drinks are in that table.
Find you here.
There's Sprite diet and.
Don't you have a lot of grandkids? How many grandkids and great grandkids?
Oh, how many? 8 grandchildren and 5 great grandchildren. Well, I'm 85, so I should have known. My mother never had any great grandchildren.
Do you need to update phone numbers or anything?
No, I have one.
Okay.
He doesn't make phone calls.
78.
Hopefully.
Oh, I am.
Okay. It's that.
Are you gonna take pictures now, or what are you gonna do?